Oh, hello. Okay, finally. Finally. Here we go. Hello, people. Hello, hello. I hope everyone is good. Um, Let me just prepare the stream. Okay. Okay. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's reduce just a bit the volume. Okay, let's say this is good enough. I hope this is fine. I really hope this is fine. I have no idea. But this should be good at some point. So, the goal. Is it streaming? Yeah, it is. Perfect. I don't know how much time I'm going to spend on this, but you know what? We're just gonna see, right? We're just gonna see. Okay. You just finished. Okay. So just having like some problem with the slash animation. For some reason. Let me go back to my present data. Where was it? So yeah, sorry, I skipped a day yesterday. Because I wasn't feeling great, but it's good now. Let's say, oh, main. I don't have the scene game. No, not game. Main. Let me check this again. Slash. Right, open. Okay. And I'm just gonna do... I don't remember how to... Wait, so... I'm missing slash, right? Oh, I don't even have slash here. Wait, I don't... Wait. Well, I guess I just don't have it then. Oh. Wait, Huh. Interesting. I don't even have it. Let me go back to like Mixamo and try to get back the slash. Just quickly, alright? Login. It's not really important, but I just want it. Why is it stopping every 2 seconds? Oh, connection this time. Let me do this. Let me do this. Let's refresh. Maybe. Oh. Here we go. And we have the slash. Is it just slash or slash advance? Probably this one. Without skin. Something like that. Let's get this one again. Okay. Now we have this folder. With this sword and shield slash. Yeah, I remember that. Okay, so we double click there. We go to save to file. Oh, wait, do we? No. We go here, we go to bun map. Do we? Wait, do we? wait. I don't remember. Oh no. Maybe I don't even have to do anything. Skip import. Maybe it's fine. Import. Okay. What about this one? Slash. It didn't import the animation. Oh wait, do I have to... Wait, models, characters... Yeah. So I have to import the animation. How do I do that again? I just completely forgot. Clear. And... Wait, save to file? Is it? I completely forgot. I feel like this might be it, but this feels weird. Is that it? Maybe it is. Let's say we have this. Then we have this. And is it good? Like if I go to slash. Okay, that's it. I guess that's it. Good. Then, I guess everything is fixed now. Because the name should be the same. And if we run... Yeah, let me just showcase what happens when we run the game. But when we run, we have the game, right? That I removed some how can you call that? Altitude. Well, I made it flat, right? But we still have some biomes and stuff. And we can also break... Oh, right. Can also... Wait. I can't actually place it anymore. Yeah, I guess that's a problem. Yeah, maybe I want like a specific item for that. That I can't place. Can I have data, items, like sword, and this is gonna be... I mean, this can be a stick, really. Let me go and paint. And I'm gonna draw the best stick. Actually, what about transparency? Let me go on GIMP. But yeah, the goals this time is gonna be the movements. The goal is going to be to make some great movements. Or like to improve the ones we have. Because we won't be able to finish during this stream, that's for sure. Why is it not printing anything? Well, I mean, no, that's the opposite. Why is it printing a lot of stuff? I forgot where this was coming from. Wait. No. This one. Okay. Now we create a new layer. That's gonna be like 500, maybe. layer transparency add. We're gonna remove everything. And it's gonna be transparency, where is it? There. So I want a stick. Is it a good stick? I don't want to use the line tool. Maybe. Yeah, this is a really good stick. I like this stick. Well, no, this is gonna be bad actually. Let me change the color. Something brown, maybe. I'm trying to draw with my mouse. Bad idea. Export. Stick. Yeah, it's just gonna be a stick. We're just gonna have a stick. So this is gonna be a stick. And we have add-ons, this. Ah! I mean, I guess it's gonna be there. It shouldn't really, it should be like I should split into items and blocks, something like that. But that's good enough. So we have the stick, right? So when I go there, now this is a stick. Drop mesh. I don't know. I'm gonna call this, well, nothing. We don't have anything. And this one is going to be a stick. This is a stick. Okay. Now I need here. I'm just gonna put a stick. And this is gonna be... Wait, I forgot. We have test item, we have stick. And we want to change the battle when we have test item. So this is gonna be stick instead. Okay, so here we go. We have this item that we can, well, actually we have this item that we can place. And when we, wait, what? Oh, right, no, this item we can place it. And when we break it, we have the blocks, right? Can I actually just do that? Is it slow? It's not really. Okay. And what about this one? I mean, I don't have a stick. I thought I would get one. Where's my stick? I want my stick. Give me my stick. 0, 1, 2. Diamond. Wait, what? I don't have all of that. Grass, grass. Why do I have 2 grass? Well, dirt. Diamond. Wait. Dirt, diamond. Test item. And then the stick. I don't have the stick. I've been bamboozled. Yeah, this is fake. Well, actually, I do have a few problems. What is that? Returning null PTR. Oh, because I have to register the items somehow. Yeah, right. I forgot where, but I do have to register them. I'm just going to remove the duplication of the grass block. And I'm gonna move this to... I'm gonna put the item in Game Play Manager? No. Wait, I have a loader somewhere. Oh, it's in my... Right. It's in the... Here. What? Voxel type... There. I'm gonna register my stick. Okay, here we go. Hey, Arc Saber, hello. Okay, I'm glad I imported this one. Yeah, my stick is really big. What do you want, huh? It's a really big stick, that's it. I guess I'm gonna have to fix that. So yeah, if you have played any character action game, or like you know, a Souls game or something like that, please let me know. Because I need references. What is that supposed to be? This is bad, isn't it? Keep size. Yeah. Eighth width. Width. Should be good. So the goal is to have... I mean, I'm not sure whether I have like good references and stuff. But I have my stick now. I can select my stick to attack enemies. Potentially. Yeah, this is kind of really bad. My movement is kind of bad right now. No, I usually only play strategy games. Yeah, it makes sense. Well, it makes sense. I do like strategy games a lot. But they started being a bit, you know, they're like really long. Like Age of Empire, right? You have to... Or like, there was like, there was... It's not Ark Survival Evolved. It's not a strategy game. Oh, War Selection. I've played War Selection a lot too. Because it's free too. But it's like so long. How did you do the testing / customer research kind of thing with your previous games? I mean, with my previous games... So with my previous games, I'm playing games like Europa Universalis and Stellaris. Oh, okay. Testing customer research kinda. Well, I mean, I guess customer research was... I basically, you know, I made like a roguelike deck builder, right? And I guess I selected this because of multiple reasons. I guess one you could say is this kind of thing. You know, you can just like get a chart and you have roguelike deck builder is here. And basically you get a lot of money, right? You don't have a lot of games and you know it's like a lot of money, right? I guess that was one reason. And another one is because, you know, I wanted to explore like deck builders and all, and like roguelikes are good to expand your playtime, the duration of your game, without having to like make a new feature every time. So it's like worth it development wise. But I think the problem with my game was that I tried to make it a bit too... Well, it was a bit too complex. Because I wanted to make it complex, but that meant I spent a lot of time on it, and you know, my artists were not really up to continue and stuff. And yeah, it was a bit of a loss on that side. And you know, for my other games, I mean, the other games were like jam games, right? So I just followed the jam and like tested things. But this one is supposed to be a game I want to, you know, put on Steam and stuff. So the idea, the research I did for this game was, I think a lot in my head, and I just do what I want. I mean, letting people play your games and gathering feedback. Yeah. Well, there's been some problem with that. I mean, I guess with my previous games, there was... Well, I mean, with game jams, you can just, you know, make others play the game at the end of the jam. I think it's a really good way. Like, if you want to test an idea for an actual game, just make a game during a game jam so you can get, you know, a lot of feedback on the idea and on the core idea, and then you can develop it into a you know, bigger game if you want to, if it works. With me, the problem is that, I mean, I did have some feedback, I guess. Did I? Well, I mean, I guess I was lacking some feedback for some time. That was, I guess, a big problem. But then, you know, there's basically like, I mean, I was gonna say demos, right? But you can put like demos for festivals, but usually, you know, it's not really the place to playtest, right? So beforehand, I, you know, gave the game to a few friends and, you know, had them playtest the game and stuff. Like, you know, by streaming the game on Discord, for example. So I can like see their, like what they do. Well, basically what I do with games during, after jams, right? Like after game jams, I just play games and I give reviews, right? I usually kind of do the opposite in private for my own games. But, you know, like I guess, well, I guess I just let the person play. I guess I might not give like as much feedback and stuff. But you know, that's when I ask like a few questions without trying to lead. That kind of stuff. Witcher 3 music, right? I also love that series. Wait, so did you release the game on Steam? Yes or not? Yet or not? No, I released a demo on Steam. Not a game. This one. That's also why it also lacks a bit of Polish, probably. But yeah, it's a strategy game if you wanna. Why just a demo? Because I was in a team, basically. As you can see, like some art is actually really good. I love it. I love it a lot. And yeah, the artist just had other things to do. And it was, well, yeah. I guess that's it. But I'm glad I, you know, got access to at least Steam and got to try out a few things, I guess. Well, I guess I'm trying not to take it badly or like, you know, as a loss. But yeah, I did learn a lot, I think. And, you know, having access to like Steam and all of the tools and stuff was just nice. It's just good. Anyways, so the goal is to improve the movements for our character, right? So basically right now we have like a few blocks, right? And we have the stick. We have a stick. And the goal is to... Well, I mean, I guess there's a jump in the first place. I might increase the gravity. But you know that you need to let trustworthy people test your game and give feedback, right? Yeah, I mean, what do you mean by that? Yeah, I mean, that's why I said earlier that I was, you know, well, you know, making like some friends, or I guess, well, friends, you know, playtest the game well, play live, so I can see how they play too. When are you going to do it with this game? I mean, for now I don't even have any gameplay. For now I just have like a, a sandbox kind of game, right? So I can't really do anything like that yet. I haven't even like made the freezes, so I don't have anything to playtest yet. But after I make like the movements, like probably like I make the movements, I make battles, and then I can playtest a little bit the battles, I would say. That would be nice. But I'm afraid I'm gonna do something kind of out of scope for battles, and that is gonna take a long time. But at the same time, I feel like I want... at the same time, I feel like I can have some base battle, but after that, trying to expand it. So, gravity is like too big, or like is a jump, I don't know. Let me bring back the generator. This. I'm gonna bring this back, and player is gonna be... Nope. Wait. Base speed, no. Jump. Jump speed. 5... I don't know how much I'm supposed to jump. But I guess there's also gravity. I need gravity to be different. Ew, right. It's in here for some reason. Do I want this? I wanna check... Naruhodo. I mean, there are like nice questions, thanks for asking that. I mean, that's definitely one point I need to improve. That's, well, my card game was basically, I spent a lot of time on it, but without any feedback much, because I was thinking, well, because basically you have, like if you want to make a card game, if you want feedback on the game, then you need, a bunch of different cards, and you need, well, cards that are like kind of different in the first place. And that means you need to code the mechanics for all of them. So I guess that's like one of the problems of deck. Well, deck builders can be fine. Like Slay the Spire, you can have like only a few cards and that's fine. But if you make something like Yu-Gi-Oh! Or like a game where you have a deck of 40 cards, right? It's like a bit different. And I was trying to make a game with like more cards. So that was a bit of a problem, feedback-wise. Yeah. Minecraft's gravity and jump amount. I'm just gonna copy this for now. For now, I'm just gonna reference it based on Minecraft. 0.42 blocks per tick. So if you multiply this by 20, because there's 20 ticks in Minecraft, that's basically 8.4. And this is per tick squared. So what does that mean? Wait. Okay, let me try something. So this is 8.4. And then we have the gravity, which should be 0.08. So 0.08 times 20 times 20 is 32. Okay, let's try this. And let's see if we have something like Minecraft. Let's see if we have something that feels like Minecraft. Oh shit. Wait, that's a lot better, but I feel... Oh, that's a lot better. I'm so less floaty. Okay, okay, I like this a lot more. Yeah, this is a bit different, but this is gonna be good soon. The music is hyping me right now. I wanna test something like 20-ish? 24? I want a game. Well, basically the thing is, I think if you wanna make a game that people like, a simple way to do that is to make a game that you like yourself. Because that way you're sure that some people are going to like it. And I think some people are like disillusioned by their hard work or something. Like they work a lot and they think that their game is good because, you know, like they're proud of what they made. But if I'm good at one thing, it's to say that my game is trash. So I think I have like some good, you know, if I find that my game is good, when I find a lot of my games to be trash, I think it's a good criteria to know that it's fine, that the game is fine. Do I have to play tests, right, to make sure like the game is not too difficult and that kind of stuff, and that I, you know, haven't got used to the movements too much, so that it's accessible. That was one of my problems with my Metroidvania. I guess that's why you have to make a bunch of games, right? To learn every time. Even though it was like a completely different genre, it was, you know, a good lesson. Do I want to increase this? Do I have Japanese? No, I don't. No Japanese keyboard. I also started doing something actually on YouTube. Wait, can I want to be able to jump that block. Let me just get a bit higher. Like, base jump speed 15. Yeah. Maybe do something like 25. And let's increase the gravity. The way I approach game dev is that I already have a quite precise idea what I want the game to be, but you seem to decide many things spontaneously. That's why I'm asking. That's just for this game. Confronting your game with other players is some form of reality check. Yeah, I agree with that. But like it's only with this game, right? Because basically, I mean, with game jams, obviously, like people, you know, play the game afterwards, like very fast, right? Because it's a game jam. But like I usually, for my projects and stuff, I usually like spend a lot of time architecturing and stuff, like, you know, writing like documents and stuff. Like, how to say it? Like, you know, finding references and stuff. But I guess I do that a bit out of the stream, basically. Like, you know, like the past streams, I just coded a few things, right? But in practice, what I did is those last few days, I watched a bunch of gameplay videos and got like references for action games, like character action games, and kind of like Souls-like too, you know, so like I guess a bit of Skyrim. Wait, how was it? Well, there's like Metal Gear Solid, right? There's like there's a game I wanted to play because of that. It's Sekiro, yeah. I forgot the name. Sekiro. I wanted to play Sekiro. And yeah, you know, trying a bunch of, like, there's also, I guess, Monster Hunter a little bit. There's also a bunch of things, right? And recently I also created a little playlist for myself. That's basically just references of of this. Yeah, there's Aikido because I like it. But there's also, let me show you. Oh, I reduce the quality, right? But there's also like this one. That's like nice because you can see different attacks, you could say. But like references for attacks. You know, with katanas basically here. And I was thinking about doing this because I'm more familiar with katanas because like I did some Aikido where we use basically boken. It's like some kind of wooden katana. So I'm kind of familiar with this more than like with swords like in Europe, like European swords. And yeah, it's like nice references for like animations, but also it makes you think about how should I design my battle, I guess. Because you could say I want like some choreography, but I mean, yeah, if I want to make a character action game, then it feels like it's a lot of choreography. Yeah, but you need the abstract to abstract the system. What do you mean by that? But yeah. I mean, it has to be a game in the end, right? I mean, I won't tell the player to do like every single thing like this, right? But you know, it gives like a good idea of what moves are possible, that kind of stuff. Because I want a system where you can parry basically, but parry in directions. So like there's a really nice game. It's not Kingdom. Every time I just forget the name. It's yeah, I should add it to the references. Recent character action games. Every time I think about Kingdom, but it's not Kingdom, the name is not Kingdom. Multiplayer. Oh wait, what's this one? No. Sekiro, no. Oh, it's Chivalry 2. Chivalry 2. In Chivalry, basically, you have a lot of ways to like. Well, you have 3 kinds of movements. You can block in 3 different directions because of that, and you have kind of to anticipate like the move of the enemy. But you also have feints and that kind of stuff. And basically, I wanted to try something a bit similar, but a bit less. You could say maybe physics-based. Unless you want to make physically realistic fights, like in Kingdom Come Deliverance, it's just decoration. Yeah, I do want to make it meta. That's the reason why. Like, I want the direction of the blow to matter. That's why. So, for example, you can dodge on the right or on the left, but you know it matters. Like, if an enemy attacks on the right, if you try to dodge on the same side, then you're just going to receive the hit, right? That kind of stuff. And you know, having like some kind of like if you do from right to left, and then you redo like from one to left the attack, then you know it's like gonna take some more time, right? It's gonna take some more time to get the attack ready, right? Because you have to move back. But instead, well, maybe not if you just slash directly actually. But anyway, there are like different things, and you know, depending on what you do, you might have like some more delay and stuff. I guess that's kind of the idea. Like, you know, combos, right? Because I do want combos, unless you want to make... never mind. I mean, I still have to, you know, think a bit more about it, and well, I did think a lot about it. I really want to test my idea actually, because I think I thought a lot about it, but I have to test it now. $50. And that's why I think my idea is a bit out of scope. But you know, if we have just something great, it doesn't really matter. I just do whatever I want. You know, if it doesn't work, if it takes too much time, then I would have learned that it takes too much time. Okay, the jump feels nice. I just need to make it like higher. Should I make like a curve or something, like math? Should I do math for that? Whoa, it's still not enough. Unless you want to make physically... never mind. Yeah, okay, the Twitch chat is just moving. I don't know why. It makes me like read again. Maybe 15 is big enough. I don't know. Yeah. Too floaty. Maybe 18. Something around that. But yeah, basically, another thing about this is about, you know, your comment about how I just went at things kind of like out of nowhere, right? How did you say that? How I decide things spontaneously. And how you know, have a precise idea. Basically, you know, I've been going your way for a while. Just, you know, trying to think about a bunch of things and stuff, right? Just planning ahead. I think planning ahead is like definitely something you have to do if you are like in a team, because, you know, you need to know what your team is going to do, right? Like if you pay people, especially if you have employees. But I guess if you're alone, you have a lot more flexibility. And I wanted to try something a bit different, because I plan a lot, but I wanted to try something a bit different, and I just want to follow the fantasy. That's something I saw in a video recently about game design too, is that just follow the fantasy, right? Like, you know, you have some people that fantasize about, you know, being a knight and like slashing like a hero, right? Just being the hero, right? That's like a fantasy. You have like another fantasy that might be, you know, like going from nothing to you know, having like building a whole civilization, right? That's like another fantasy, like the build up, like getting more power. I guess it's a power fantasy, right? In general. You also have the, I don't know, the samurai fantasy, right? Where you like fantasize about being like a samurai or a ninja, right? And it's like so cool. And I guess if I just follow that fantasy, then I'm just going to find myself in a good place. So right now, that's just what I'm doing. I'm being careful about what I'm trying. I cut a lot of corners, if you could see, right? For example, we don't even have like textures for this, because the goal is to just go towards what I want to make. And I think video games also, that's also another point, is that I tried overthinking a bunch of things before, like, you know, for like narrative games and stuff. I think narrative games are really not the way to go. I think you have, you know, a few narrative games that have kind of failed too, because people were trying to like put their ideas inside, like their ideology or something. It depends. And like they're like a bunch of work if you actually don't know what you're doing. Like writing the story is actually like very long and stuff, and you can think about things a lot. I think I love story games. I know, but I love narrative games in general. But I think it's like a lot of constraints and stuff too. Like if you want to make things coherent, like with the gameplay and stuff, you can think about this forever, but in the end, what really matters is it's not the story, it's not the logic. Logic doesn't matter. What actually matters is the gameplay, how good it feels, and the fantasy behind it, I think. And you can make like some stories that move people, but that's a different thing. I'm a philosopher. I always enjoy the architecture, the architecting much more than the practical part. Yeah, I like it too. I love it too. Practical part is just a chore. Okay, that's the point. It's a chore if it's not fun. That's what I realized. It was the same with editing. I hated editing videos. Like I did like some Minecraft before. Well, I played a few games before, and I had a time where I did some Fallen Kingdom on Minecraft, and I had to edit all of this. It was like hours, and it was just so boring because I also just lost like in a very repetitive way, and yeah, it was just kind of really bad. It was just a chore, right? But the thing is, for videos that you actually like and that you're motivating, videos that you like and that you're motivated editing, they're actually going to not be a chore when you edit. It's actually like fun because you can basically do add like your music and stuff, hype things up. And it's actually fun. So I think if it feels like a chore, if creating the game feels like a chore, then the game might feel like a chore. And that's why I'm doing whatever I want. Because, like, for example, if I make a donut Minecraft, a donut planet, right? It's like very exciting development-wise, but also like, for a player, it's like something new, right? It's like, a fun thing too, right? It's like original. It's like, like everyone asks me, if you dig down, can you go in the center of the donut, right? That's like a question that everyone is asking. And that triggers like some questions, right? Because it's like new, right? It's like fun from a programming perspective, but also, from a player's perspective, it's like something new to discover, right? And yeah, I guess that's like kind of the point. And I was talking about the fantasy. I was talking about what matters is gameplay, game feel, fantasy, right? Like gameplay is, like for example, you can have a clicker game. I hate clicker games. It doesn't matter which ones, because I'm just gonna click, and that's all I'm going to do on a clicker game, and I don't like that. So gameplay, you need like a fun gameplay. So in my case, I like I guess I like maybe Souls-like a little bit. I like rhythm games, for example. That's like some gameplay. So you need that kind of gameplay that is interesting. You need the game feel. So the juiciness, like having like some effects, some particles and stuff, right? The animations, the sound effects, that kind of stuff. And you can have some decent game like that. But what really sells it in the end is gonna be the fantasy. I have some performance issues, do I? No. And yeah, the fantasy is something on top of that. That basically, you can sell the same game in two different ways, but one is gonna be a lot more epic than the other. Because what? Like, for example, let's take Paper, Please, right? I think that's a really good example. Papers, Please. In Papers, Please, there's not a lot of juiciness because the whole game is about, manipulating documents, right? So, like, you can't do a lot about this, I guess. The gameplay is about basically you verify stuff, right? It's like a chore. Like it's really like a chore. It's like work. You just verify stuff and you approve or disapprove, right? But what's fun is the fantasy. It's basically because you're in some kind of dictatorial country, maybe not dictatorial, but you decide like the life and death of some people, and it's like kind of the implication. It's like, you could say it's like the narration, right? But it's not about dialogue. It's really about like the context. Yeah, it's the context. And I think, that's like the third point that really affects games. And if I just follow those things, I don't want to... Well, basically, I know that there are some things I should not follow, so I'm not going towards them. But, I'm trying to go towards the thing I think I should follow. That's what I'm trying to do. If I had money, I just hire someone to do it. Yeah, I see what you mean. I wouldn't trust that person. Like, for example, game feel-wise, I wouldn't trust anyone to make the game feel I want. Because of the battles too, there's like also battles. Wait, what? I feel like I'm just getting stuck sometimes. I don't know if it's me or... I guess I can jump. Wait, let me try something. I need to test a few things. Let's go there. Let's go there. In Minecraft, it's simple, it's 3 blocks. You can jump 3 blocks. You can jump 3 blocks and 4 blocks are hard. I feel like FPS is kind of low for some reason. Oh, it is? Why? I'm not sure why. Let's go there. Yeah, let's maybe do this. And increase to 20 again. I think 20 is fine. I just need a good jump. Let's go with 400. What was Minecraft again? $8.4. That's like some bullshit. Let's try this. Wait, 8.4 is actually not that bad. Wait. It's like, is it like Minecraft? It might be. Yeah, it's so free. Okay, it does feel like Minecraft. Oh. What about the... Wait. Minecraft run speed. 5.612. Let me try this. Five, 612. So it's basically this. Base speed. Speed equals 0. Yeah. Wait, what? I guess that's fine. So now I should basically have the same movements as Minecraft. It shouldn't like be a question. I should have the exact same movements when I run. And technically I should be able to go to 4, but only like rarely. Except, well, maybe I'm just very good at the game. Okay. What's that camera? It feels a bit easier than in Minecraft. But good enough. So basically I'm supposed to be running. Like this is a run. It feels kind of slow. Does it? Maybe not. Maybe it's fine. It feels wrong. Wait. There's like a few things off, I feel like. What was that? Yeah, I'm basically... What? So... I found it. It's not supposed to do that, is it? I think it's because of the physics. Oh! Oh, does that... So no, there's something else. Is it? I don't know if it's... Wait, I have to test the movements. So let's just place some blocks so you can see a bit easier. So basically right now I have to wait a lot before jumping. In Minecraft you basically have slabs. And... you can basically... you don't have to jump to go on slabs. Right? Like this, right? You don't have to jump. It's like stairs. And I think in Minecraft it's maybe something you have in general. I want to test the movements, but is it possible that they directly makes the player like walk on top of the block when you're like, when it's like close enough? Even for non-slab blocks. Let me try logging in. Oh, it's been like so long. I'm gonna play some Minecraft. Loading, wait. It changed so much. What the fuck? Okay. Let's latest. Wait, what? Do I even have the game? Wait, what? Huh? Let's go with this. I have to download writing on install, preparing. Wait, do I have to install? Oh no. I don't have any installations. I guess it's downloading. Sorry about that. But I just finished, so that's good. Okay. Here we go. What are those buttons? Friends. You have friends in Minecraft? Wait, you can have friends in Minecraft? What do you mean you have friends in Minecraft? Wait, that's crazy. Let's not have friends. Ew, friends. Since when? What's that? What? Huh? Huh? Improved movements. Oh, minecarts. Redstone. Huh? Experiments? Oh. Do they have... Right, they have single biome. Anyways, let's just go in creative. Test. And this is gonna be super flat. And... let's go. Let's play some Minecraft. Huh? Oh. What's that? Ooh! Oh, they really added that. I've heard about it. About reporting players. Oh my god. What is this grass? What is this lighting? Is that the normal Minecraft grass? No, it's not. Why is it so... not green? Okay, so let's try. Oh. Okay, suck. Why is my... Wait. Is it? Are my settings wrong? What about my FOV? I feel like my FOV is a bit low. Oh, there. 80? Why does it feel so fine? What happens when I do... Well... nothing much, right? So I just go high very, very fast. Oh, and I go down like so fast. I didn't notice that, but whoa, that's crazy. Look at this. What's that? So the jump is actually very powerful. That's why it doesn't feel bad when you try to jump blocks, because it's like very fast. It's like very, very fast. Let me go back to our game. Let me check this again. Block. So block is 1 in our case too. So gravity is like 0.08 divided by tick power 2. So if we do 0.08, well, wow, let me think. X divided by 20 divided by 20. Well, divided by 20 squared, actually. Equals 0.08, right? So this is basically what we have, right? Well, it's 32, okay. Wait, what did I... Yeah, it's supposed to be 32, right? So it's like the gravity applied to players. So it's not 20. Right, because when I do a times instead, we have... oh no. 32. Yeah, we have 32. Let me go back there. 32. Yeah, this is gonna be a lot better. And now there was something else. Which is... this. So gravity is this. And you have 0.32 divided by 20. So 0.32 equal x divided by 20. Right. So that means you have just multiplied by 20 instead. And this is 8.4. This is 8.4 blocks per second. That doesn't match. That doesn't match it. Upward vertical velocity. What do you mean? That doesn't match. Like 800 is not even enough for that. Do I have to multiply by 10? Why? Why would I do that? I think I'm completely off. Why am I multiplying by the ticks anyways? Because then a tick is basically a second, right, in my case. So that makes sense. What is supposed to be... Oh, do I have to... No. Wait. This blocks per tick. So if you multiply both by 2... Wait. You multiply this one by 20 and this one by 20 power 2. $400. Wait. Yeah, this is supposed to be 8.4. I have no idea. I just multiply by 10. Because why not? I'm a bit tired. Maybe you saw that. Maybe you noticed. But okay, let me just try to go in the air. Let's just go up. Oh, if I build and I do this. I feel like the gravity might be a bit too much. Let's just add more. Let's just add more. Just in case. I feel like this is so much, my god. Is that really my jump? No way this is my jump. Jump speed. Oh, I'm not using this. Wait. Oh, that's why. Okay, that makes sense now. Where's my speed? Speed. Well. Gravity up. Wait, what's up? 7. Okay. Okay, here we go. So that was 7. That explains a lot. Okay, now we're gonna make it right. So now jump speed is gonna be 8.4 instead of 7. Wait, that's kind of the same. Is this one good? Okay, this is actually a lot better. I feel like I'm not jumping high enough though. This is like just a bit tricky. 32. What was it again? Wait, gravity. Zero zero 008 times 20 times 20. 32. And 0.32 times 20. 8.4. Yeah, that's what I have, but there's like some problem. It's not the same. What? Gravity reduction. Wait. Vertical speed is decreased by 0.08. Then multiplied by... Oh! Wait. Wait, okay, so there's something. Each level has the jump boost status. Okay, no. Custom attributes, okay. Initial velocity. 0.42 blocks per tick when you press jump. Okay. On each subsequent tick, vertical speed is decreased by 0.08. I think that's, well, okay. Then multiplied by a drag factor of 0.98. Well, basically that's the thing, right? Is that it's on each subsequent tick. But in our case, it's like more continuous. There's like less ticks. Then multiply by a drag factor of 0.98. Yeah, there are like less ticks in our case. So it's not getting triggered like right away. I think that's one of the main differences. And that's like a very important difference. So let's keep something like this. But can I set the amount of like tick now? Maybe no. We have physics. Where was that? I'm curious. Max size. Oh, messages. Okay. And network. Okay. What about... Or was it? Threading. Okay. Not bad. So what I wanted was... physics. Gravity, okay. Stuff. Common. Physics ticks per second. This is it. And I think in my case I want something like 20. Where was that? Object peaking? Oh, well. I don't know about that. But okay, we have the jump speed. Let me check something else now. So we have this. Do we multiply after that? We do. We apply the gravity after that. And I'm not... Well, actually that makes sense, but let's try this. It shouldn't lead to a lot of changes. Yeah, it's not enough. It's actually worse. Let me try something with a bigger jump now that we actually can change the jump value. Let me try with like 12. Oh. This is a lot. Okay, this feels nice, but this might be like too much. You can jump 2 blocks, right? I mean, maybe 10 is good enough. It's probably good enough. Yeah, it feels nice. It feels good. Let me move this. Let me change this back to generation to almost nothing. So I can place with my own parkour. Too much. Let's try this one. Actually, if I could take into account... Huh. Oh. This one is not bad. Ah. I can't jump. I jumped too high. I don't like that. Can I go... Okay, my question is, can I go there? Wow. I can jump through the entire block. Let's try this. Okay, this seems to actually be good, but there's also some problem. Maybe not. Maybe it's fine. I don't know why my character is stopping sometimes. It's basically when I collide. Like, my physics is weird. Like, it's removing the some up amount. And it shouldn't. It shouldn't do that. I don't understand why it's doing that. There's some problem with my collisions. And it's like my physics response, actually. Let's go to the gameplay manager. Move and slide. So we have a loop of 3, right? When we test for this, we have the normal. We do enter, okay, we get all of this. Velocity to consume. So there's a problem here. And I don't know what it is. Oh! Maybe it's divided by the delta. Oh, that would be bad. That would be like not very precise. And if you have a bunch of imprecisions, then I can understand why it's doing that. But I mean, other than that, I mean, this would be like the place where you have... So you have the velocity to consume. That's why you have this. You have the normal. So you do the dot products. So you get this component. You multiply by the normal because why not? And then you remove. Wait. Yeah, I don't really get it. Velocity. Maybe I shouldn't do that with the velocity to consume, but do that with the velocity instead. Well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Because I mean, if I remove those components on the left and the other side, then I should like keep the up. I should keep up, right? Like if velocity to consume is up, it's like 1, 0, 0. Am I setting the position? Velocity to consume times the enter. Is it because I'm removing this? No. Because I'm using the same like here and here. So then I basically remove the part. For which I entered already. I'm moving, right? Mm-hmm. I just removed the part I added, so that should be fine. And yeah, it's because it's when I hit. The problem is when I hit, so it is here, for sure. But I don't think it's that simple. The velocity to consume, you remove the part that is proportional to the normal. Nope. Here's the pan. Hey, Hyodai! Hello, how are you? So if I go forward, let's say I go forward, the normal is going to be forward. And it's like 0, right? And you remove 0 to the velocity. No, that's not 0 because it's not perpendicular, right? It's like 1. Basically, right? Because normal is like 1, so it's with the dot you have like a 1 or -1. Then you have times normal. Then you kind of plus in this case. And you cancel, okay? What happens when you have up positive? I have to... You know what? Let me try something. I'm gonna do something crazy. Good belt. I'm gonna have this with basically... Do I even need this? No. I'm gonna have the X, Y, Z. Yeah, I do. A, B. This one is gonna be the normal. This one is gonna be the movement. So something like this. 5, 0. And I'm gonna try. Maybe the normal is not 0, but that would surprise me. And I wanted to try a dot, maybe. Like, let's do dot with another vec3. And we have x plus times x plus y times y plus z times z. Okay. So this is a point dot b, and then you just right. This is like very simple, and this should display like basically 1 for y. Okay, let's just try that really quickly. I'm gonna add a few things afterwards. Wait, 0, 2. Yeah, I mean, of course it returns 0, 2. My bad. What I want is actually like a minus this times this. So we need the minus. This, and you have return vec3 x minus x, y minus y, and z minus z. And then we need the times. Ah! I don't need... Well, I need this actually. Something like that, and now it should be fine. Please. Well, that's supposed to be the opposite. B times this. Right. And we have... Well... Okay. Results equal this. I mean, I can technically... Can I just do... What's std... Oh... Stream? Output stream. Let me not do that. Let me just do... Let me do this. And that's the problem. STD. Oh, right. Zero 5 0. So this is normal. Okay. This is the up I'm supposed to get. So I mean, my computations are not bad. They're not wrong, but there is definitely a problem. So I think it's because of the delta, really. I think it's because of that. But I can't, like, prove it or anything. So when you have your velocity to consume, what happens next? Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Divided by delta, that seems like so bad. I don't know how I can fix that. Velocity to consume divided by delta. So let's say I have 0.50. Wait. I mean, what about if it's fine? Maybe I don't even need to do that. Do I even need to do that? What about if we want to continue the direction? The problem is gravity. Is it? Set velocity. It's a problem. Well, it's good for gravity because that means we can stop the player from falling down. And then, you know, when we actually start falling down again, then we restart. But I'm not sure this is what we want for the player's movements. For the player's, like, jump and stuff, right? So maybe I don't actually want this. I just want to detect when we're on the ground. And like stop the Y velocity when it happens. Do I? I mean, I guess that would make sense. Velocity to consume. I guess that makes kind of sense, right? Maybe we can try this, but the gravity, we're gonna have to handle it somehow. Let me just, I mean, actually, for all entities, what we can do is, if this is, like, if a velocity to consume, point y, wait, 0 approx. If this is near 0, like if it's higher than 0, really, higher or equal, wow. I'm not sure about that. Yeah, let's do something like this, right? If it's higher or equal to 0, then we're gonna set the velocity in y to well, I guess we're going to limit it, right? Maybe. I mean, it really depends, but basically subgravity. Is it? It's not a force, so it's a bit different. Well, maybe that's fine. Well, it is a force. Okay, I'm saying things I don't even understand myself anymore. So let's do set velocity, where we have to velocity, entity, get velocity. And I'm just gonna do velocity point y. So that's velocity to consume. Well, I mean, Wait. Add position. Okay. So I mean, at the end, it's supposed to be like 0, though. Wait. Wait. Wait, so if it's going down... Wait. Wait. Add position. I mean, I can maybe try this. Total added. Well, total position added. By default, it's 0. But then we do this plus equal this, maybe. Then we do the plus equal this. And to consume. I mean, in the end, if this is not negative, like if this is higher than 0 or equal, then this should be higher or equal. Like the minimum, well, we just take the maximum between this and 0 at this point. Something like that. Okay, I want to try this. I want to try this. It feels a bit hard-coded and a bit bad, but let's see how it goes. I think it might lead to some great results. Well, the problem is that it's not going to be symmetric, really. If I want to change the position, like the rotation of the gravity, well, the direction of the gravity, then, you know, that means I would have to update this. I would need like a vector and maybe dot products and stuff, I don't know. But yeah, here we go. Here we go for now, and let's see how it goes. Because the problem basically is that if we just remove this part of the code without anything else, then we're going to get on the ground. We're not going to move, right? We're not going to go past the ground, go under the ground. But the moment we step at the edge of something, right? We're just gonna bah! It's just going to be like some very sudden velocity towards the bottom. So we want to prevent that for the gravity, but we don't want to prevent that for the jump. We don't want the jump to be like limited from like collisions and movements. So that's why I removed it. But that position. I feel like, I don't know. I think that might be fine. I think, yeah, the problem is that you don't need this. I think. I don't know. Velocity to consume. Yeah, this feels like a cheat. Just setting it like that. Oh, again. Okay, let's close. My eyes are so tired. I think I'm really It's a bit sad, but I think I'm basically a bit overworking myself. That's why I've been feeling a bit weird recently. But I really wanted to get the movement working because I'm procrastinating a bit, right? I'm like a bit like you actually, Arksaber, if you're still here. I've actually been like looking at what to do about the movement for like, you know, some time. But in the end I have to make it at some point. I actually have to make it at some point. And I don't want to procrastinate this too much. Wait, there was something interesting I wanted to do in the cut too, but I forgot what it was. I forgot. Where was that? Total position I did. Right, that's fine. Okay, let's go. Let's go, let's go. So we have this. And let me try that. Yeah, now it works. That's what I thought. Now it's like exactly like Minecraft. Look at this. Movement, the same. Perfect. Yeah, I mean, this is nice. Yeah, this feels great. This feels neat. What about 3? Okay, what about 4? It's like Minecraft, perfect. Oh. There's something wrong. The gravity is too high. Yes, gravity is too high. Let me check this again. Jump speed is 9. Wait. Wait, what? 32. 400. Wait, 400? No. 8-4 is supposed to be the jump. Yeah, for some reason the gravity is like more important here than in Minecraft. Pay Claude to do it. Arksaber. I guess. It's a possibility. Can I put this to 30? And hey, Micro! Hope you're doing well. Been trying to completely mimic the movements of Minecraft for now. But... What's up, Proxy and friends? Trying to make the movements of the game. Doing fine. I'm trying to make like the jump feel good. But like the gravity is too... Okay, I can jump on a block right now. But I think the gravity feels too restrictive. Feels too high. I'm not sure. I like myself some nice gravity, but I'm not sure about it. And I can't jump very far, basically. That's my problem. It's like 3 blocks right now. Wait, what? What is that? Wait, that's... What's that? Wait. I can... Did you see that? Why is my jump so bad? Wait, why is my jump so bad? Really? So my jump is like kind of high, right? Like I can basically jump like a whole block, right? But when I jump like this... So this is fine. It's like diagonal and stuff, right? But when I go there, and I go on like the edge, maybe this one too. I'm actually not sure. Like this one. Yeah, this one, you saw that, right? I'm not like down yet. But... Oh! Oh, it's because I'm jumping in the air. Oh! And I don't have the coyote jump. And when I jump, it should basically... Yeah, when I jump, it should like remove the... Okay, I got it. When I jump, it's not just a plus. It's a Y. I should set the Y. Wait, plus equals 0. Yeah, it's basically point Y equal this. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, I think I was trying to do it like as a force. But that's not really what I need. Back from visiting my family. Oh! So I can watch the guy who streams 24/7 again. I didn't stream yesterday. And... Okay, this... Yeah, so when I'm in the air... Now it's like... Not fighting against the gravity anymore. And now it feels a lot better. Right. So I wanted to check this with like 4 blocks in the middle. So like 1, 2, right? Like I have to place this. Okay, so this is possible. Maybe. Okay, I'm falling a little bit because I can jump in the air. But okay, this is basically fine. I wanted to check. This is supposed to be 8.4, but I think I'm fine. And this is supposed to be 32, but I'm fine like this. I think we have a good enough jump. I'm really taking reference to Minecraft because, like, people that are going to play this game, I think there's going to be a lot of Minecraft players because it's like a voxel game, right? So that makes sense. So, you know, it's basically controls that they are familiar with. But also I think Minecraft is a good to... You know, they really, like, decided the strength of their jumps and speed and stuff depending on the size of the blocks. I have 70 challenge points. I have 4k. Oh, that's a lot. Yeah, 4 is like still kind of hard. I mean, that's good. Maybe I should... I was thinking about... Yeah, adding like something to redeem. I can redeem basically anything I am the master. Redeem. Yeah, do you want anything... Do you want me to add anything to the redeem option? I don't have any idea of what to add though. But okay, jump, speed, all of this is fine. I just need the base movement. Minecraft walk speed. What's supposed to be the walk speed? 4317. So Wait, that's supposed to be the sprint speed. Oh, wait a second. Minecraft sprint speed. Well, it's supposed to be 5.61. Wait. $5.61. That's not what I have for the sprint at all. Per second? Wait, that's completely different. Are you gonna put this game on Steam? Or itch? Yeah. Plan is Steam. It's going to be a long game. I'm just gonna try this. And 4.22. Debug speed, I'm not sure about the debug speed. This is gonna be really bad. Is it? Wait. That's actually not bad. So... 4 blocks. Wait, that's actually just... Wait. It feels the same. It just feels the same. Base speed. Okay. Sprint speed. Huh? What? Why does it feel the same? Wait. Let me add some blocks to, see as a reference. I don't... Wait. Sprint speed. Let me do... Sprint speed. Five, 1... Wait. 561. 5612. Huh? What? I'm only using this here. If it is released, it's supposed to be base speed. Wait, so why is it never going there? What is base speed? I'm not assigning this. So when I release, this is supposed to be... Wait, why is this 5? Oh, because I know. It's because base speed. Yeah. Here we go. Wait. Here we go, I mean. Yeah, the goal is Steam. And the goal is to use the Steam... Well, the things that Steam provides to have like some kind of networking, some kind of peer-to-peer, probably some kind of licensed server, really, or even like a dedicated server, if we can. Okay, this is fine. And when I work, okay, this is fine. Let me just check. Well, actually, we can't. So when I jump, I don't have enough speed. But when I sprint, it's good. Yeah, it should be fine. We don't really see the difference right now, because there's like not the movement and stuff, right? But it's there. I guess I want to modify the FOV, so it's like very visible. Let's do that. So we have the camera somewhere. Let's do base FOV equal, well, I was gonna say multiplier, but there. 90. And then we have the sprint FOV. That's gonna be like 100 maybe. I wanna try this first. Let me just do this here. They have the camera. Player view points camera points FOV equal base FOV. And then we have those things. Sprint speed and base speed. So sprint FOV. And here we go. And now we should like see some feedback. We should have some feedback. When I sprint or when I don't, right? Basically. I should have like some kind of animation. But it's still like something, right? Maybe it's too much. Well, the transition is like really bad. Yeah, I need a transition. This phase is really bad. But I don't wanna do it. I really don't wanna make it. I also have to remove it when it's like when we are not moving. But maybe that's not what's important. Because, I mean, I guess we have the base movements. I think they're going to feel pretty nice because, I mean, Minecraft already proves it, right? So we don't really have to test a lot about this. Right. Wait, I managed to do that? I mean, they're not the same movement as Minecraft, because in Minecraft you can't do that. I'm not sprinting and I can still go through like three blocks. Maybe the FOV is a bit too high. I mean, still like, well, never mind. I need some transition at some point. Can I just have a timeline? Wait, I'm thinking about Unreal timelines. But can you just like reverse? Can you just have like a curve? A FOV curve. Like this. Curve 2D. Player. Wait, that... Well, okay, that's fine. So, player. We have the curve. From this to this. Sprint. So we have the sprint. Is action pressed? I think what I should do is action just pressed? And I don't know. I don't know. I mean, let's sample in the first place, right? And we are going to sample something that we multiply by this. Well, we have the basically ratio, right? So we sample. And then this is ratio times this plus ratio, well, 1 minus ratio times the base f of e. And I think that's not bad. But we just need the, well, some value basically. Maybe time points time minus, well, to get time ticks milliseconds. Wait, is that integrals? Well, yeah. Let's do time. Time. So wait. This divided by this. So it's in seconds. Do I want this to be in seconds actually? I don't even need this. But okay, let's say that's fine. And we divide, well, we minus, so we have time minus last sprint time. This gives like basically from 0 to 1, maybe, and we divide by the duration. F of the duration, interpolation, transition, duration. So you have something like, where is it? There. This is going to be like 0.2. And last sprint time is going to be Hey, hi, welcome. Hey, Robert, hello. So that's going to be, I'm thinking a bit because it's not that obvious. Maybe here. For now. But yeah, we're basically coding the movements for a bit. Coding some character movements. So very easy to understand this time. We're not coding the movements for the battles yet. Just the base, like sprint, walk, jump, that kind of stuff. But it's like pretty decent now because I was liking this a lot. That's something I was liking a lot. And right now it feels like a lot better. So I just need to set this one time and one time only. And I don't want this to be when I just, like the first time I do this. Let me have is sprinting. Let me do this. And do, if I'm not sprinting, then I do this. Well, no. If I'm not sprinting, then I do this. And then I set this to true. And I'm gonna set this to false here. And I also want to set it to false if I'm not going forward. So where is it? Inputs, spectator, hits, place blocks. I don't know where it is actually. press equal. Movement here. Update velocity. Right. And this is... What is it? Inputs. Right, so we have this. Left, right, forward, back. That's a vector. How is it? Is that? Never mind. Back. I guess it's a vector 4. Vector 2? What? Wait. Oh, right, yeah, that makes sense. So can I just do inputs point forward? Like if inputs points forward, what is action pressed forward? If this is not pressed, so here, then I do is printing false. When you said browser AI is up to date, it's true, but you can ask website or app AI to search the web, and it will up to date every time. Yeah, I think so. But you know, for like short questions, I just prefer, because it's like shorter, right? Like if I have like short things to say, I don't want to explain the AI. Hey, please look on the web. Yeah, it feels like nice now. Actually, wait, I don't have any FOV transition. Wait, where's the transition in my FOV? Ratio. So what is the ratio supposed to be? Is it, I mean, it's supposed to be flat. Print ratio. Wait, I like movement, point movement is... Oh, I like movement. Movement is my favorite. I move every day myself. Oh, I don't. Can you teach me that, please? What if I press forward and backwards at the same time? Parkour game. That's a good question. I don't know what's going to happen. I guess you're supposed to be fixed. But if you don't move, then like, you know, like forward, backward, right? But that means you don't move, right? So you don't sprint if you don't go forward. That's like how they do in Minecraft. For now, I'm just copying, and after that, I might take like some more freedom. Especially like the combat is gonna be like very different. That's for sure. And yeah, the FOV. So let me check this. Where is the print ratio? Right. So if I press this, ratio is 0. Or is it like just press? Oh no. It's action pressed. It's like just at this moment, right? Oh, it's event. Oh, right. Right. Is the Vex print enabled? Wait, what? What's that? But what if I comment this and do something like input point is action pressed? OMG, isn't it? What do you mean? Toggle? Yeah. Look at this. Basically, when I use my blocks, it's like just putting my blocks, right? I can place them and break them. Okay, not there, but there, right? Wait. Maybe not there, but there, right? I can place them and break them, okay? And you have the drops that we can collect. But when I take my stick, it's basically the trigger right now. I'm not clicking on any button. I'm just selecting my stick. And I have my character. Beautiful. Yeah, it's like the animations are not really matching and stuff, right? But I guess that's why we are working a bit on the movement right now. The goal is not going to match the animation. The goal is to make the movements feel good. That's important because you can lose a lot of time on animations when they're not even gonna be like the final animations. I want to focus on like the how the movement feels first, and then have the animations on top of that. So okay. Sprint. Okay, so let me check the FOV. Oh, we can see that there's some transition. Wait. What's that? I have to wait 1 second to get the transition. What's that? Why do I have to wait 1 second? That's so weird. That's a float. That's a float. That's a float. Everything is a float. Right? And the ratio tells us... I don't know what it tells us. Who the heck is that guy? Right. Yeah, I mean, I guess I did that last time. I did a lot of things last time. So if you were not watching the last stream, then you missed a lot. But yeah, we have a guy now. Woo! You can make it store in its memory to search the web every time you ask a question, maybe. But then it's gonna take more time. Yeah, I mean, you're right. I don't really have... I don't really have much reason. I'm just going off feelings, right? So yeah, this guy is my player. Oh. So wait, for now it takes 1 second for the FOV to switch. So there's like an integer that's like divided or something somewhere. And it's maybe because of this. But I convert to a float and then I divide. Get ticks. So I don't really understand this. I don't really get it. What about the time? Can I print the time? So when I press sprint. Oh!